We're a window cleaning resource. You're probably wondering what we do here, so let me tell you. We are the resource for window cleaners to get what they need so they can get back on the job and have the right tools under their belt, literally.
So obviously I'm still working out the video situation and how it pops up, but I got that to work out and I'm pretty proud of myself, so I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that. Hey, thank you, I appreciate that. I actually put together that intro. So
I gotta update my profile picture because that's catfishing. I gained weight so much already.
Catfishing. All right, I was gonna say it was a badass one, but that's okay. Cleaners, welcome to another episode of the Solar Panel Cleaning Friends podcast. Thanks for joining us. We'll have a couple of people joining here. Robert Vargas is driving, so hopefully he won't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash.
I'm exiting.
Good.
So we're good.
All right. Well, guys, this is the first episode of 2021, and it is going to be an amazing podcast.
22.
In fact, we're going to be doing some awesome things. 2022. I'm sorry. That's how lost I am. Still stuck in 2021. It's
all right.
Goofy.
It was last year. Don't worry.
First episode of 2022, and one thing that's really, really awesome is the first episode of every single month of 2022, we're going to be giving away a prize to either one or two lucky winners, thanks to WCR Window Cleaning Resource. In addition to that, it looks like we have a new sponsor as well that's going to be helping us out and doing another thing. We're going to have another giveaway, and we haven't figured it all out as well when we're going to be doing that, but Tucker is going to be providing some product to go ahead and give away and to test and to do some product reviews as well. See, you got to watch yourself. Don't die there. That's very dangerous, Robert. So it's going to be a really great year. I already have, and before I go any further, you see that Lewis is joining me. Robert is almost about
I don't have my clip. I don't have my phone clip, so it's on the dash, and every time I accelerate, the damn thing falls down.
Well, listen, are you going to a place where you're going to be parking?
Yeah.
Well, why don't I take you off the screen so you don't die, and then when you get there, go ahead and just join in, and I'll pop you back in on the live stream. That way you can drive and pay attention, because you're scaring me, man.
Come on, man. I was always the veteran breakfast burrito stick shift driver.
That was me this morning at like 7 o'clock. All right, Robert, we'll see you in just a little bit, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. All right, guys. So David is not with us right now because unfortunately his wife fractured her ankle just a little bit before the show. So he's taking care of that. And I'm not sure where Mike is. Mike usually pops in at some point in time. So we'll see if he pops in. But Carla, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks. Nice.
How are you doing?
Nice being on the show. Oh, excited. We're going to be at Intersolar next week, so things are busy.
Yeah. I'm very excited about that because I'm going to be driving out there to hang out. I'm going to see you at the booth and hang out with you. I'm going to be bringing you some stickers too, so I'm super excited about that.
Okay,
good
awesome.
Stuff right there.
Thank you.
Oh, you know what? Lewis got his stickers. Lewis, you want to open your envelope?
Do it.
Yeah, sure.
I was thinking about putting one on the robot. What do you think?
I think definitely. It's gonna go on the filters and on the. I need more than these.
Yeah, I need to get now. Here's the thing. This is why I'm happy for Lewis. Showed me his envelope before we went live. Robert's already parked. There he goes. Are you good now, Robert?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. I'll put you back down. So. He showed me his envelope beforehand, and before you pulled him out, Lewis, hold on one second here. And he told me that he got his stickers in the mail today. And here's the thing. I ordered the stickers, and I was a little bit off on the sizing of the stickers. So everybody who ordered stickers, you get these ones, and the next stickers, I'm going to be reordering these same graphic designs, which pretty much is just me doing them. Nothing too crazy, mind you. I'm going to order some bigger ones, and then also I'm going to order these ones with a clear coat on them. I didn't order them correctly at all. So with that, Lewis, go ahead and show one at a time. Let's start with the Batman one.
The Batman one.
Because that's the cutest,
that's
I believe.
My favorite. Yeah, I love that
it's
one.
It's so cute.
I think it is. Make a big one so we can put it like in the back of the trucks, and then people can actually see it.
Yeah.
like actual hand size, not a part of the palm. You know, that's a bad one. Okay, the super solar panel cleaners, which was my favorite. That took me 2 hours to put together on Photoshop. I swear. That took some time right there. I like that one. Again, way too small. All right. And then the best sticker of them all. I love that one. That's a great design.
Right there. Gonna be
Guys,
on our filters.
I got some more stickers that I'm going to be sending out. Some of you more wanted, other cleaners wanted some of the stickers. So I'm going to be sending them out probably, I would say, tomorrow or the next when I can get to it. I will say this before I go any further. Where did I put my hat? I can't find my hat, but that's okay. This episode right here is brought to you by WCR, who is really helping us out. So I want to go ahead and mention them because today's episode has a giveaway that is all due to them. So I want to give them a lot of credit. Those guys are really, really awesome over there. Today, we're giving away now, Carla, Lewis, this is a real good product. It's a manual product, but it is really, really good for residential cleaning. And I'll tell you why. When it first came out, Sean Gavin sent me one from Tucker, and I was able to use it. And I thought it was really, really awesome. It's the Tucker Alpha Scrubber, and it's the extra large one. I believe it's 18 inches, 12 inches, 18 inches. Doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, it's pretty big. Actually, I think it is 18 inch, 18 inch in width, and it comes with these scrub pads that are underneath it. There are a lot of times when you come across these for these manual cleaners and the residential cleaners, you come across the bee pollen and the bird poop and all these hard elements that, you know, your brush just may not be strong enough to handle. And that's where the Tucker Alpha Scrubber comes in. And it's beautiful because it's very versatile. You can just go ahead and move that on over to the window cleaning as well. I've used the Alpha Scrubber for solar panels, and they went right to window cleaning as well without even having to change anything. So that can be very helpful and very beneficial for residential cleaners, which there are a lot of you out there. So today we're giving away 2 winners. Will both each win one Tucker extra large or XL. Excuse me. Let me say that again. I got all bumbled up. XL Alpha Scrubber. Man, try saying that 10 times faster. And in addition to that, we're going to be giving away a box of replacement pads. This comes with 10 extra pads. You get 10 pads, but we're going to give you a whole nother box of the pads as well. So you're covered for the whole year. You're all good to go. So, you know, 2 lucky winners are going to get that. And I think that's going to be super awesome. But before we go any further and get into any of that stuff, looks like I got a little bit of a lag on my side. The internet's not the best over here. That's at least good to see. Check a few things, but all right, we're good. Carla, let's talk about you because not a lot of people know too much about you in the group, but you've been commenting and posting a lot in the groups. So a lot of people have noticed you, and also you're a part of a robotics that is really, really cool. And I want to talk about that. So Carla, introduce yourself to the crowd.
All right. Well, first of all, hi, everyone. So I'm originally from San Diego, California, and I've been there you go. Louis there.
All 3 of us. We're all from San Diego.
We're all from San Diego today. So basically, I've been studying solar panel cleaning robotics, and I've been in the business for about 1.5 years now. And just about 3 months ago, I won the distributorship of High Cleaner, the brand. And we sell solar panel cleaning robotics. It's a German company, and they've just got the coolest little machines. And I fell in love with one of the little machines that they have. They have quite a few, but one of them that I fell in love with is a solar panel cleaning robot. And yeah, we're bringing it to the US. There's not a whole lot of manufacturers out there in the world. And then with this kind of this kind of robot is actually pretty unique. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. And yeah, if you see me being active on the group, I'm quite the solar panel cleaning nerd. So it's going to get worse. Just so you know, Chris, it's going to get worse.
That's totally fine.
It's getting really bad.
It's
this rabbit hole
stuff that you're posting, and it's a rabbit hole. As soon as you start getting into it, you get this passion for it, and you just can't stop. And then you start getting into arguments with other different people, like Steve Williams on the group. So that doesn't always work out, but that's okay. The thing about it is you're always posting like really helpful and informative graphics and stuff that, infographics that are very, very helpful that I know a lot of people in the group have already benefited from and are talking about. So you're definitely the popular one in the crowd. You're a nerd, but you're the popular nerd amongst a bunch of nerds. So it's, and we're solar panel cleaning nerds. So I don't know if that's really a bad thing or a good thing. I'm really not sure.
Well, it's going to get really bad. I got a little financial spreadsheet that I'm going to be posting in a couple days. Yeah.
Really? And let me guess, you've been working on this,
how to start your solar panel cleaning business financials.
Nice. See, that's very helpful. We have a lot of cleaners that join the group that come over from YouTube that literally just see the videos and they don't have a business. They're like, hey, I think I want to start a business, and they don't really know what to do. So they're coming. We got a maybe 20-30% of members that are brand new, that are just starting out, and they have no clue what to do whatsoever. So that's very helpful. Real quick, if I could, Robert, how are you doing? Are you good?
I'm parked and ready to talk, baby.
Okay, let's get you in here because I like you. Robert's a good guy. I've hung out with Robert before, and he's a really awesome individual. Well, we're talking to Carla right now, and we're talking about how she is a solar panel cleaning nerd like the rest of us. She is from San Diego. You're originally from San Diego, correct?
Yes, that's right. But I've been living abroad for a couple of years, and I just moved back. So yeah, it's great to be back.
That's okay. See, and then also she's the co-founder of Realism, and then a partner in with High Cleaner, or how would you say that?
I would say I would be the distributor of High Cleaner.
Distributor.
Distributor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. Those hard English words. Sometimes okay. So she's a distributor for this solar panel cleaner robotics, and it's called High Cleaner. And this thing's really, really awesome. That's where we're at right now. And what I think is really cool is I saw a video not too long ago of a big, huge one that was cleaning the side of an IKEA building. And I thought that was pretty impressive. Those Germans, they have some technology out there that it's been so helpful, beneficial to solar panel cleaning. I love the Germans at this point. They're killing it. You good? Tell them we said hi. Yeah, it's Carla. So, what part of San Diego are you from?
I'm from the Point Loma area, Ocean Beach, Point Loma area, and went to school here, and it's great to be back.
I'm so San Diegan. In fact, I'm more North County. That I drink Stone IPA, which the green doesn't really work with my green screen, but that's okay. But I love San Diego, and I love cleaning solar panels here. There's so much that is going on. It's ridiculous. And oh geez, guys, I'm so sorry. I was looking at something else, guys. There's 21 comments. So real quick, let me go. Go ahead and
Oh no!
I shared the link on.
It was a financial comment. Everybody wants financials. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, there's a Happy New Year, everyone. Everybody said Happy New Year, and definitely everybody is excited to have you on there. And even said, "Hi, Carla," and
hi.
I want a robot. Well, we all want a robot.
Well, really
you know
cute.
what? The good thing about that, Tito, is that you can actually see this taking place. There is going to be a convention, the Inter-Solar Convention that is taking place. Let me get this straight, the 15th through the 18th. Is that when it is? January
13th through the 15th. It's January 13th through the 15th in Long Beach, California.
That's right. And look it up online and come out there because I'm going to be there. I'm not sure exactly what day I'm going to be there just yet. But I'm going to be there 1-2 days or something like that. So come on and check it out, and you'll be able to see this awesome robot. And he came from YouTube as well. And you know what? You're welcome. You're definitely welcome. I'm an okay guy. Well, Carla, you have with the robot, it is just coming out here to America. It hasn't even gotten out here to America yet, has it?
No, it hasn't. So, so basically, there's in the kind of robots that we sell, there's only about 3 manufacturers in the world, and High Cleaner's one of them. There's all kinds of robots out on the market. Just, there's something called like dry cleaning robotics and stuff like that. But this kind of robotics that we deal with, we're one of 3 manufacturers. And actually, we would be the first distributor here in the United States. So we're really excited about that. So yeah, it's great. And we're passionate about it. So we're looking forward to initiating the new year with this product.
Nice. Let me just see here. Yeah, I got a lag today going on right now, which is really, really awesome. Of all the days to go ahead and have internet issues, that today would be the day.
It's not too bad, just so you know. It's
not bad.
Barely. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Good. All right, that makes me feel a little bit better. Dwayne Davies asked how old I'm gonna be tomorrow, because tomorrow is my birthday. Tomorrow
right.
I'm turning 44. I'm an old man. Really am an old.
In reality, he's turning 22. He just doubled the numbers. That's it.
That's all. I wish.
40's the new 30.
I wish. I was on a rooftop today.
No, it's not.
It's not. Trust me. Because 44 right now, I feel like I'm 70. At least today, I felt like I was 70 years old. I was out there cleaning, and I was out in San Diego, and first off, I was carrying a ladder, and it fell a little bit, slipped off my arm, and hit me in the head. And I thought that was going to be bad enough. But I was cleaning these panels that were up on this back housing area. It was about a 4-story type of thing. It was kind of interesting, but it had this like spiral staircase that went up the side to get up to the rooftop. Really cool looking. And then there were the solar panels. Well, I cleaned the solar panels. Everything was all good. I got everything down. I was on the ground. I was unhooking my filter. I stood up like this, and I hit the back of my head on the damn stairs. So I'm just knocking my head around. So I feel a little bit concussed. I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility I might have got a little bit of a concussion. Maybe not really. Maybe I'm just being a little bit over dramatic about it. But it did hurt. And the point of the story is I don't feel like I'm 44. I'm turning 44. I feel like I'm turning possibly 74 or 84 or something like that. So that's that. So wish me a happy birthday.
Sleep because of the baby. Wait until you have no sleep because of the baby.
Yeah, I'll tell you. And then there's that. I have a boy on the way as well. I've got 3 daughters and a 3-year-old right now. And then my 2 other daughters are 21 and 23, and they've moved out. But then also I have a new baby on the way, and so I have a son on the way, and that's going to be really, really awesome.
Congratulations.
Guys, well, thank you. I appreciate it. How would you feel about giving away one of these Tucker Alpha scrubbers? You guys are cool with doing that right now? Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. So I'm gonna look through here, and I have a list. So I've been gaining this list of names as I've been putting out the post, and people have been commenting on it and emailing.
Drop a comment if you guys want it right now.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead and drop a comment. Yeah, Lewis beat me too, but I was gonna say, go ahead and drop yourself a comment right now if you want to be the winner of this Tucker XL Alpha Scrubber plus 10 replacement pads, which is gonna be pretty cool.
It comes in 2 separate boxes.
2 separate boxes, and you never know, you might get some swag from WCR because they are really, really awesome. They send really cool stuff. I wish I could find my hat. I put it somewhere. Let me check under my green screen. Nope. I don't know where I put it.
The Alpha Scrubbers, if you live where mildew grows, it works perfectly. That we use them a lot. Really good. We don't use the rotary brushes. We tried that. The rotary brushes don't even take off the mildew. You got to clean them manually.
All right. So the first person that we're going to go ahead and give this away to is somebody that I think is really, really awesome, who is a part of the group. He follows the YouTube channel. He actually lives around here as well. He's pretty close to us. And, oops. There you go. Robert's back. He lives really close to me, in fact, in the same area. So I guess it'd be kind of a competition, I guess you could say. Really good cleaner. And from the moment that he put in his thing, his little mark to go ahead and win this brush, I had a feeling that he might do it. So what I do here is I got a list, and I literally am just putting my finger on it, and whichever my finger lands on it, that's who wins. So Ryan Fuster of, I think, Rancho Bernardo. He might be actually out of Rancho Bernardo. Ryan Fuster is going to go ahead and win tonight the first prize, which is going to be, it's that Tucker XL Alpha Scrubber. We're going to send that out to you, and then also 10 replacement pads. So Ryan, if you could, reach out to me. I think you have my phone number. Send me a message, an email, something like that, and get me your information. I think I have your business card. One time I was out cleaning, and sitting on the driveway of my customer was a card from Ryan Fuster. I swear, I'm not even kidding. The guy who's winning tonight, this first prize, I actually found his business card on my customer's driveway. My customer showed it to me. It was like, hey, someone's trying to take your business, but luckily they left me. So Ryan, get a hold of me. We'll get your address, and we'll get that sent out to you ASAP. All right. Guys.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Robert, what do you got going on in your neck of the woods?
For me, I started cracking into commercial probably beginning of fourth quarter in 21, after mainly doing just a ton of residential. I mean, it's either commercial or residential. Don't have much agricultural out here in the suburbs. I did my first commercial job with Christian, and he and we knocked out about 1,000 panels, probably overall in about 8 or 9 hours between the two of us, manual brushes. And let me tell you, holy crap, I was beat the next day. Absolutely beat.
These are things you have to go through. You have to have these cleanings, and go through the pains, the arm pains, and all that kind of stuff, so that you can go ahead and get into the bristle brushes. Excuse me, the rotating bristle brushes, and then the robots. Here's the thing. I will say this with the rotating bristle brush, as people think that you're upgrading and it's just getting easier and easier for you. That's not actually how it goes. You know, I want to go ahead and break that myth, because with the manual brushes, and I'll just go through a little timeline here if I could. First off, in my first cleaning, which was 7,800 carport solar panels at a high school,
I still can't believe that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And we used just 18-foot extension painter's poles from Home Depot with 8-inch janitor brushes at the end, which I don't recommend. And we had 2 lifts, 4 guys, 2 on each lift. We were up there. One guy held a hose and the other guy brushed, and we just switched back and forth, which was terrible. It took us 5 days. It was hellacious. Then you get yourself some water-fed brushes, and that speeds things up. Then you get yourself a rotating bristle brush like the SolarTidy C1000. Someone posted just recently, oh, hell, this is a lot better. I don't think they said hell. I think they said something a little bit nicer, like it's a lot easier for them to clean, or they were blown away. And it is. It's amazing. But I've had some scary situations with that. Carla, you even asked me to write an article, in which I did. I'm going to be putting that out probably tonight or tomorrow, about your edge detection technology, which I want to talk to you about here in a second. The rotating bristle brush. So it doesn't matter which one you have, whether it's let's say the SolarTidy, the Clean. What is the other one? Those are like the 2 main ones. And then which one? Oh, the Karcher. Now the Karcher is a little bit different, so I'm gonna put that aside for a second. But I mean, those are, you either got the one you get from Jay Racenstein, you got the one that, and that's the one that comes from that dude out in like Russia or something like that, Vlad, who I can't stand. This guy is actually, it's not just me. Everybody in the group, he did get, if people want to know what happened to Vlad, he did get booted finally. He finally got booted after being a bully and being really mean to other new cleaners. He didn't get boot like everybody else. So that's what happened to that guy.
Who got booted?
Vlad. He goes by different names when he tries to get in the group. He actually made it into the group like 3 times. This was about, I think the last time was maybe about 6 or 7 months ago, less than that. Anyways, so these, I'm getting off the topic here. The rotating bristle brushes, they can be kind of powerful, and they pull. They're motorized brushes, and the Solatech, depending on what angle you're cleaning, you flip the brush around, and it either will pull away from you or kind of like push towards you. Well, I'm up on this lift, and I'm cleaning these carport panels, and we're in a field too. This is a high school that's in Long Beach, and the solar panels are these 2 long arrays that are on the field, on the field, which is muddy and wet. So if I could throw in there, by the way, electric scissor lifts are crappy. Don't ever get them. By the way, little tidbit.
Yep.
It's the balancing issues like crazy. It's my arms are getting, burnt out. My shoulders are getting burnt out like crazy because this thing's heavy. Just imagine, for those that are using a manual brush, just imagine taking your brush and putting 6 or 7 of them taped together at the end of your pole. It's heavy. So it's pulling and doing its thing, and it kind of hits the edge, Carla. And I was like, say this is the carport right here. Okay. I'll put it like this, right? The brush was right here, and I just kind of nipped the top, and it just went all the way, slid all the way over, and just dropped right on off, and went all the way down to the ground. And I was scared because I was pretty sure that it was going to hit somebody. Because if it, like I said, they're heavy. That hits somebody in the head, and it's still going. It's still just going like this. It hits somebody in the head, man, you're in trouble. The other thing about the SolarTech is that it has a splash guard on it, which is very important.
Now that's the one with the dual rotating heads, right?
No, that's a Karcher. That's a Karcher, which we're going to talk about in a second. That one's a little bit different. I'm not a big fan of the Karcher, and I'll tell you why.
Me neither.
Lewis uses it. He uses it out in Hawaii, and I'm a fan of that. So I'm going to explain why that's important. I'm going to get to that because this is important here. These are important things. So this rotating bristle brush, it just swipes to the end of the array and falls straight off and goes right on the ground. Luckily, it didn't break. It's a $3,000 brush. Altogether, when we got our 2 brushes and our 2 machines, we spent $13,000 many, many years ago, many, many moons. And I'll tell you what, my heart was beating. So as you're stepping up the game and you're getting a better pull, a better brush, a rotating bristle brush, a robot, there are plenty other things that can happen as well. The robot, I'm going to get to that now. Before I talk to you about that edge detection, one of the things that I saw is a post from Kim Verduck. I don't know. I always mispronounce his name, about how he needed to use a forklift in order to get his. Oh, no, I'm sorry. He had a knuckle boom and then had like jerry rigged something that allowed him to go ahead and swoop up the robot to get it up onto a rooftop. So they do a lot of rooftops out there. Okay. In the UK, there's a lot of rooftop. I see them do a lot of ground solar panel cleaning with the robot. So before we get to the carports and we talk about the edge detection, this robot, the high cleaner, because I want to talk about that one specifically. It's excuse my language, a badass looking machine, by the way. That thing is crazy, crazy looking. How does it handle on the rooftops? Just a beast?
It works great for a couple of reasons. So one of the things that it has is that it's modular, so you can take it apart. So it's been designed assuming that an aerial lift isn't always a possibility. So one of the common misconceptions in solar panel cleaning is that the aerial lift always reaches all the solar panels. And that's not true. In many situations, the aerial lift doesn't. So the way the engineers designed it is their assumption was that you can't always have an aerial lift. So how do we get up there? And how do we solve that problem? So that's one of the reasons why it's great for like rooftop. And the other one is, again, the edge detection technology, which is really important. I mean, it's really common that operators get distracted. And even if they don't get distracted, things can happen. And it'll stop. If you have it on automatic pilot, basically letting it go by itself to the end of the row, and you choose not to stop it, it'll stop by itself, which is really important, especially when you're doing rooftop.
So it's like the Tesla of solar panel cleaning robots.
I like to think so. But as an engineer myself, I'll see things, and I'll tell the Germans they don't take that too lightly. They don't like that so much. But let's put it this way: it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like it's past my scrutiny, and my scrutiny is pretty intense. Wait until you see my solar panel cleaning checklist.
Is it pretty healthy? Pretty lengthy, is it?
Yes, it is. It is.
I would imagine so, because just from talking to you, like I said, I can tell that you're a nerd like myself about solar panel cleaning, but you're very detailed, which I like that. I like that. That's very, very important.
Well, so when you're sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say when you have to invest so much money in machinery, you can't make a mistake. And so, and that's the important thing here. So, as you're creating, your setup, and Robert, you mentioned that you were in commercial, right? Is that right? That you're going into commercial?
Excuse me. Yeah, just starting to get into it, and that's a whole nother beast in itself. And like I've overbid myself, and I've underbid myself like crazy, and it's, you got to try to find the sweet spot. And now it's like you almost have to reconfigure your whole business when you get into commercial.
Yeah, and that's right. And by the way, I have a spreadsheet that's designed just for CNI, so I'll send that to you if you want it. Well, one of the things that's important with robotics is, like, you noticed that the jobs are so much bigger. So you can clean one commercial installation, but you can't do that 5 days a week. Like, your body will not handle it. And especially if you're in the 40 plus group. Yeah. So one of the things that's important with commercial solar panel cleaning jobs is you consider machinery like the robotics, because it really makes things a lot easier on your body. And it also allows you to scale the business. Chris, just tell me to shut up when I talk too much. I just keep going and going. I could talk about this all day long. It's really bad.
Carly, you're like, that's the whole point, is like, I mean, we got us, guys that are just the residential cleaners. Like you said, we want to scale up our business, and you have to have certain things set in place. And this is a lot of the stuff that you have to have set in place.
Yeah.
It's very, very, very important. And we talk a lot about a lot of different equipment on this podcast, but we want to talk about the robots a lot. And the reason why is because, like I said, there's a more portion of the audience and of the cleaners that are just starting off, or just becoming residential, or just getting into that commercial game, or, just starting to make their steps there. I know for myself, there is no just getting into solar panel cleaning and buying a robot unless you have a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, because the robots are not cheap. That's not. Yes, I mean, they're expensive, but that's why I feel like they deserve things like saying like the Tesla of, because that's what it is, man. It is an investment that can change everything. It is true. You can go ahead and save a lot of pain, sweat, and agony from, being up there and using that robot. So it definitely is an upgrade. Here's where I have a question, and here's where I'll start throwing some stuff, because when we get to the carports, I'm assuming that there isn't too much of a difference, and you don't have too much of a problem with the carports. The thing that I would think with the carports is that it just would be important to have something to make sure that it doesn't fall off. The robot doesn't fall off. And with that edge detection technology, you're pretty much golden. Like, shoot, man, I wish I had something like this way back in the day. I would have made millions. I wouldn't even be sitting here talking with you guys, because I'd be a millionaire. That's how I feel.
Maybe you would be, because you'd be imparting your wisdom upon us.
Maybe.
Well, and just so you know, like on carports, the other nice feature is the automated driving function. So one of the things that you're going to notice is one of the things that when you design machinery, you have to think of operator safety, bystander safety, and then you also have to think of operator experience, right? So you have this little remote control and you got to push on it to make the robot go, right? But that gets tiring. Like having your little button on that remote control is really exhausting. When you have to do that 8 hours a day, it gets really irritating. So what the Germans did is they said, that little thumb needs a break. Let's give the thumb a break. Let's just do automated driving function and let the robot go by itself. And so that's one of the nice things, because on the long carports, you have those long arrays that just take a long time. And so now it's on automated driving function, which also with the edge detection technology gives you the added benefit of one operator can drive 2 robots at the same time. So it increases your production level.
Yeah, no, that's very, very helpful. And you're right on the money, because that's going to help with production, because it's going to help with the production, but also it's going to help with the bottom line, because you're not going to have as many employees, as many people. There was a project that me and Mike took on, I want to say it was a year and a half ago. And it was ridiculous. It was all carports, but it was for these mobile homes, and we had to have guys help us. And because we had so many that we had to get done in so little of time, and I had guys helping me, and they were just all over the place. They were causing problems. A couple guys would show up, work the first day, and quit. So it was like a revolving door. You don't have to deal with a lot of that kind of stuff when you have the robot. Now, I don't want to make anything sound like it is just the be all end all and just the answer of everything, because what works for one cleaner in one part of the world doesn't work for another cleaner in the other part of the world. That's just not how it works. So is there a negative to the solar? I'm not going to say to high cleaner, high cleaner robotics, but is there a negative to having a solar panel cleaning robot? Is there a negative?
There's a negative in anything, and I think that's a great question, Chris. And I do think there's a negative in everything. So I'm going to be posting in the next couple of days a solar panel cleaning machinery guide. Okay, and Carla the nerd has decided to go through every single kind of machinery there is possible on the planet to clean solar panels. And I did find something that's wrong with solar panel cleaning robots. So here it is. Okay, so sorry guys, there's no end to this, okay?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Trust me, everybody's
you guys are saying
it.
The beginning of something you're going to regret.
I don't know. I think you got some new fans.
So there are 12 standard stages to solar panel cleaning, and I'm going to be posting those 2 on the group, just so you know. But one of the things there's a problem is gaps. So on arrays, especially on rooftop arrays, you'll notice that there's a gap. So the installers will create, and you guys know this, right? So how does that robot cross that gap? It sometimes can be a problem. Now, if the designers decided to make that gap bigger than 30 centimeters, which is pretty big, actually, that's, I don't know, about that big, maybe, the robot can't cross. And it's kind of a problem. So how do you get the robot over the gap? So there's 2 ways to do it. Either lift and shift, right? You take it apart, move it over, and then put it together again. But it's on rooftop. Now, if it's a flat rooftop, it's not really a problem. If it's an inclined rooftop, it is definitely a problem, right? And then the other option is picking it up with the aerial lift and just plopping it over, which is fine, which is totally doable. However, if the aerial lift doesn't reach all the panels, what do? The good news is most designers make the gap less than 30 centimeters. So it is a problem, but it's a rare problem.
Someone asked if the weight of the robot, I think it's like 50 or 60 pounds.
Okay, great question. I love whoever did that, but that's a great question. Okay, so OSHA's requirement is that basically nobody should be picking up more than something that's worth 50 pounds. And the robot, when it's put together, definitely weighs over 50 pounds. I can guarantee that, right? But the robots are usually, this robot was designed to be modular. So you take it apart and the heaviest piece is under 50 pounds. So
that's awesome.
It's awesome. Just, I pick up the heaviest piece and you guys will see me at the demo at Intersolar, and I'm 5'4" and I weigh 125 pounds. I'm a little woman and I can pick the thing up and put it together again and take it apart. It's woman friendly. It's short people friendly.
That's awesome. That's perfect. That's perfect. So, but I don't want to get away from this, because I do look at a lot of times when I get up on the roofs and I'm doing the rooftop installs, I see the different little areas where the robots, and I've been actually thinking about this, I think for like maybe well over a year, but I see the different little gaps and the different little issues that may arise. However, though, the thing about it is there's always going to be a problem. First off, Murphy's Law is always going to pop in, and you're going to always have a problem with the job. So depending on where you are, whether you're doing just residential, you're doing commercial, whether you're doing manual, rotating bristle brush, or the robot, you're going to come into problems. But however, though, I will say this. If you're out there and you're just using a manual brush like a painter's extension pole because you saw a video or something like that in the past, you should probably get a water-fed pole immediately. With that water-fed pole, you're going to kill it, and it's going to be awesome for you. Do not think that you necessarily have to get a rotating bristle brush and that getting a rotating bristle brush is going to be the answer for everything. Because to be truthful, there's a couple times where I feel like I could beat a rotating bristle brush. I'm just that much of a badass, I guess. No, but there are after a while, you start to die, and the rotating bristle brush will go a little bit beyond it, but not too much because those things are heavy as hell. Then you got the robot, which is, let's just be real about it, it is the ultimate cleaning equipment. I don't want to feel or have some certain individuals' heads get too big because I feel two of them who post in the group, their heads are a little bit too big already. But actually, I'm going to say one because I like Kim. Kim's a good guy. Steve, his head is way too. By the way, Steve, if you're watching this at any point in time, I don't know if you've gotten off of that plane. You said that somehow you were on a plane, you were flying, and that might be the reason why we weren't friends on Facebook anymore. I never unfriended you, so I'm waiting to find out if you ever land so we can be friends again. But
guys, become friends again. Come on. It's great. Become friends again. It's a good idea.
We're the solar panel cleaning friends.
He's
exactly.
Friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Friend. I think you guys should just meet halfway.
I asked a couple questions
and have a beer together.
That's what I'm saying. I asked a couple questions and he didn't like it. He's an aristocrat, so I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. All right, so
I will say he wears some nice suits.
He's a very fashionable, dapper individual.
He wears some nice suits.
He really does. He actually looks better than me. He's got more hair than me. So
actually, he looks kind of like you, like on the mustache thing, just different dimension.
It's cute though, isn't it? I can't do that. I really cannot. So,
but like low key, you guys somewhat similarly is in there. You guys just need to go.
The truth is actually we do talk on Messenger, and I like Steve. He's a good guy. I just like to give him a hard time. That's all right. No big deal. I like the guy. All right, well, guys, you want to give away the second Alpha Scrubber, the last one for the night?
Do it.
Now this one, I'm excited for this whole podcast, man. This has been so fun, but okay. You ready? All right. I've added a few names onto this list as we've been sitting here through this podcast, and I'm kind of excited for it, but nope, I missed it. There we go. The first time I just hit the table, which that actually hurt the hell out of my finger. I got to find a better way to do this. But the second prize tonight, the Tucker Alpha Scrubber with the replacement, the second winner tonight is Bernie Cervantes. Bernie Cervantes, who is in the group, a good guy. I think he's new to solar panel cleaning as well. So I think that might be able to help him out. So Bernie, if you're out there watching right now, message me, email, something like that, comment, get a hold of us, give us your address so that we can go ahead and send you out your prize. That Tucker
is Alpha Bernie Scrubber, the dude that's up by me up in like Harupa?
Is he?
Harupa area?
Let me find out. I'll let you know right now.
We're both winners that won. When you guys get the products, do a little demo video or something, share it on the group, and then share it on your social media, and then ask your followers to join as well, and try to get this community growing a little bit more. But congratulations to Bernie and Ryan. Is that the first person?
Ryan Fuster and Bernie Cervantes.
Nice.
Two winners for this evening.
Congratulations to you both.
Well, there's Bernie's profile. So that guy right there.
All right, there's a person, Rangel Panel Cleaning. Follow us on our Facebook group.
Solar you can follow this guy too. I don't know what he does, but you can follow him. Everybody follow everybody. Go ahead and check us out on Instagram. We're all good on Instagram. It's like really fun. I like to post up little pictures. It really is easy for me. They've got this thing where I can post to Facebook and then I'll automatically post to Instagram, which is cool. But I found out that I was making a mistake because I like to use the same photo and schedule a post that's basically like a reminder, like save the podcast and do it like every single day. And I'm thinking I'm spacing it out, and that's going to be really cool until I look on my Instagram and realize that that picture has been posted 5 times. So if you go to the Instagram page and you see that there's photos been posted a couple times, I'm working on that. Don't worry about it. But please, if you're over on YouTube, go over to the Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Solar Panel Cleaning for Friends. Solar Panel Cleaning Friends, and join the #1 group, Facebook group, dedicated to professional solar panel cleaners of all levels, whether that be residential, commercial, whatever you're into. There's definitely something that you can learn from the group and can be helpful for you. And for those that are over in the Facebook land, go over to the YouTube channel. I like to make great, funny, amazing videos. That's the only way that I can explain it. But it's youtube.com/Solar Panel Cleaning Friends. I know, surprised that that's going to be it. But you need to go over there and check it out, subscribe, watch the videos, hit that like button, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. That's very, very helpful. And find us on all the other kind of stuff. I'm on TikTok, but it's basically the same kind of stuff that's on Facebook and YouTube. But you're welcome to check it out. And anybody else, we're on Twitter as well, which if you go in the description, the links for all of this is in there, including the email addresses for all the hosts, the 4 main hosts. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to drop a link, Carla, or I would like to, for Hike Cleaner. And in fact, would you be able to go ahead and put that in the comments so that somebody, if they want to go ahead and reach out to you guys, can get some information from you?
Thanks, Chris. That'd be great.
Beautiful, beautiful. And real quickly, I'm going to ask you something else, Carla. Before I go any further, I just want to go ahead and again thank WCR for everything. You guys are really, really awesome. Thank you so much for donating the products and being such a helping hand for this podcast. Again, every month in the first podcast of the month, we're going to be giving away products from WCR. Window cleaning. What is there? You know what? I'm sorry. Window cleaning
resource.
Yeah, it is. Is that the website? No, it's windowcleaner.com.
No, it's just windowcleaner.com.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's windowcleaner.com. So you guys go ahead and go check them out because they have a lot of awesome merchandise, just like the Tucker XL Alpha Scrubber. You can order that, and you can also order yourself the replacement pads, just like we're giving away tonight. And the thing about it is this whole setup with this with the scrubber pads and the scrubber pad brush, you're good for a whole year. It is the most awesome setup for residential. So you guys pop on over there. Also want to say thank you for Tucker as well for all that they do for the show, and because they make amazing products. All right, Carla, before we end this, we're getting to the end here. I want to thank you so much for joining us and also for being a part of the group. You got some really, really cool stuff that you're posting, and I cannot wait to see your new stuff. I can't wait to see this whole document that you got coming out. Your research is probably badass.
You're going to regret it, man.
I don't think bad. So. Robert, do you think we're going to regret it?
Oh no, I mean I'm probably the least organized person in the world. So anytime that somebody else wants to organize anything and just give it over for me to use, I'll take it 100%. You should meet my wife. She's probably one of the most organized people in the world, and which is, they say opposites attract. This is the definition of opposites attracting.
Well, just so you know, I can send you the spreadsheet so you can actually use it as a tool. I'll send that to you.
Cool.
Just send me a message.
I'll message you my email.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody, put a comment in the put it, you know what? It is so good that I do podcast. I'm the perfect person to do podcasts. It was just like meant to be. If you guys would like to learn more about High Cleaner, about Carla, or anything that she's got going on, drop a comment, let her know, contact her. She's really, really awesome. Hey, Carla, what are all the different various ways that we can get a hold of you?
Just a direct messaging me on Facebook is fine. If not, you can send me an email. Yeah, I'm really active on Facebook. I'm also a big LinkedIn fan. So those are probably email, LinkedIn, Facebook. Those are fine.
Big time on LinkedIn. Yeah, no, I see you on LinkedIn. And for those that don't see the comments and aren't going to be able to see it for the video, what is the website that they should be going to?
I'm sorry, are you asking me a question?
Yeah,
sorry. Sorry. No, it's highcleaner.eu. We still got the .eu. I don't know if we should change that. I kind of told the Germans that it's not very US friendly to have a .eu, but it's highcleaner.eu for now. And
it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. And that's not bad. I think it's kind of cool. It's fun to be something that isn't .com. And basically you can contact me there, see the information there. I've got a lot of information that's not on the website. And I'll be posting that LinkedIn on Facebook soon.
Nice.
Just so you know, I've got a how to if you're a solar panel cleaning robot shopper or a machinery shopper, I've got this guide to help you choose. It helps you go through all the machinery. So there's a tractor brush system, there's a lift and shift system, there's a dry cleaning, there's the 100% dry cleaning with docking station, and the whole guide helps you kind of decide which is the best machine. And it has all the features to ask, so you can fill it in. So yeah, it's going to get bad, Chris. And Luis, just so you know, it's getting really bad.
It's actually, it's okay. All these different kinds of stuff, you have my email. Send them to me because I'm going to upload them to the website. All right. Guys, the website, we've been working on it and it's coming along, but spcfonline.com, which will be the main place. And I'm trying to make this the main place for all types of resources for solar panel cleaning for all different types of skill levels out there. So go check out the website, you guys. Join it. There is a little bit of, it almost looks like Facebook on the activity page, but it shows like the blogs and a few other things. So there's little snags and a few little things I got to work out. But it is a cool website. So you guys go check that out and be a part of it. All right. Well, that is basically it. We're coming down to the wire, the end of this podcast. Carla, thank you so much for joining us. Me and Luis are bigger nerds than you even know. Mike, I don't know where he was. David, like I said, he had to take care of his wife who actually had a fractured ankle. And Robert, Luis, you know what? I was going to ask him right while we were live if he wanted to go ahead and join the podcast. I thought that would be really cool. Me and Luis had talked about that beforehand, about asking Robert if he wanted to join the podcast and be with us every single Tuesday, but we lost him. So Robert, I'm going to go ahead and send you, I don't know why I didn't have to yell. My microphone is it's not like he can hear me, but Robert, we'd like you to be on the podcast with us and to join us every single Tuesday. I'm going to send you a message as well. So I'll talk to you. Oh, what just happened? My computer just freaked out and Photoshop came up out of nowhere. That scared the hell out of me. Okay. I thought the whole podcast went down right at the end. I got scared there. Guys, that's it. We're going to end this little charade. Thank you so much for being here, Carla. Luis, you want to go ahead and end the show for us?
Yeah. We
Take
still
it away,
have
sir.
4 minutes. You guys have any questions that maybe you guys want us to talk about for the next podcast? I don't know if Chris already has some ideas, but
I do. I got it.
You got it.
You know what? Sorry, guys. So, Luis, I actually have a spreadsheet. I haven't sent it to you yet, but I worked out every single podcast for all of 2022.
Oh, okay.
With themes for the month and all, it's color coordinated and the giveaways and all this kind of different stuff. I really went to town on it. I was so OCD with it. It's ridiculous. So anyways, I'll send that to you. But no, we're going to go ahead and end this show. But next week we will get back to the questions. I do have the questions set for you. I already have about 15 of them ready for you. So I have 3 podcasts worth of questions for you to go ahead and do your Q&A session. So next week, we'll get back to the regular layout. I'm not sure who's going to be joining us next week, but join us next week. What is going to be the date? What date will we be going back next week, Lewis? It's the date of our next show. I'm so prepared.
Tuesday.
There you go. Next Tuesday, which will be in January, some month, next week on Tuesday, we'll be going live at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can go ahead and catch us here, where we'll be going live for an hour talking about solar panel cleaning stuff, a bunch of nerdy solar panel cleaning stuff. So it's going to be really, really awesome, Carla. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next time.
Of the year. You guys rock. Keep going. All right. Keep working hard on this year.
All right. See you guys later.
See you guys.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me on the show.
Good chat. Good chat.
I just like to keep Lewis. Oh, Carla knocked off. Okay, Carla, I'll send you a message. I like to stall and just freeze and let Lewis just kind of hang for a second to see what he will say. But all right, I'm out of here, guys. Later.
You heading out?